This is Cynthia Ortiz. It is 5:22:23 again. Still, it's now 5:30 in the afternoon, and I have to do another podcast. Mr. Perry went right at it again today. I don't know how many different ways I need to say the same fucking thing for you. You have leaks. You have had leaks since the McNamara email of 2015. What you're doing is illegal and very offensive, and it is making everybody very, very uncomfortable, Mr. Perry. I don't like you. I moved twice to get away from you. I have gone to court and 11 times asked the judge to make you leave me alone. You can't control your weirdo problem. You have absolutely no control over a very embarrassing weirdo problem. It's obscene. You repulse everybody. You, David, Lucius, whatever his name is, Calvin, Geppetto, Josh, Joe, Matt, you guys are involved in organized crime. You sell people. You run in prostitution. You're running drugs. We get it. Here's the thing. People don't like crime. It was second on the list of things people want stopped. In general, normal people are not tolerant of what you do. You have leaks. We do not. Every day, y'all run around going, how did she find out about that? How did she know? When you commit a crime, when you cause people to feel fear and sadness and threatened and anxiety, they don't like that. They don't like you because you're causing that. They don't like watching me suffer. They don't like watching me suffer. People are very, very, very uncomfortable and sick and tired of y'all for causing suffering. Do you not get this by now? You have leaks. We don't have leaks. You have leaks. We don't have leaks. You can't name one of my guys. I'm naming a bunch of yours. Lucius, this morning when you're having your conversation with everybody about how you're going to make me destitute and you're going to make me leave Oklahoma because you keep getting caught, it made everybody uncomfortable. We got it. When you cause me financial loss, when you invade my privacy and you cause a loss of my privacy, when you cause a loss of a relationship, when you butt into shit, it's none of your business. When you obtain information about my finances illegally, everybody goes apeshit on you. They get mad. It's making people uncomfortable. You are making everybody uncomfortable. You are making everybody uncomfortable. You are making everybody uncomfortable. So we find out what you're trying to do before you do it. We just got the Miami plan yesterday. This morning we hear all of the stuff you're going to do to me to cause me loss, and it pissed everybody off. Now we got it. You are making everybody uncomfortable. People don't like crime, Lucius. Why'd you think they're okay with yours? People don't like crime, creepy Charles. Charles, you creep everybody out. Charles, you are creeping people out. Charles, your creepy problem is very embarrassing. Why aren't you embarrassed? Everybody else is. Stop. Stop it. You have a weirdo problem, and you can't control it. You have no control over it. You have no power. You have no control over it. Your weirdo problem is very embarrassing. You're creeping everybody the fuck out. You are. Nobody invited you to Oklahoma. Why the fuck are you here? I don't like you. I went to great lengths to get away from you and not have to hear from you ever again. You are getting told on and nothing else. Look at your results. Here's the disclaimer. I assert my right to equal protection, freedom of expression. You make me feel raped. Nobody feels bad for you. You embarrass everybody. You're creeping everybody out. Everybody is sick and tired of you. So we get the information that you just said at the snap of a finger, Lucius. It's not up to you, is it? When we quote you, which we've done for years, you, Calvin, who's bald and fat, Geppetto, you're a witch, Sanjay, you're a hacker, Blankenship, Desiree, Richard, Dickey, Lawrence, Andrew, Ruben, James, Beverly. Who's Monique Charles? Where is she right now? You are making everybody extremely uncomfortable and creeped out. Embarrassing the fuck out of everybody, Charles. You need to be embarrassed too. It's curious that you're not. We found out you have Huntington's disease because you make everybody uncomfortable. We found out this morning you had a little meeting. We're going to make her destitute. She can go anywhere but not Las Vegas and not New Mexico. She has too many connections in Oklahoma. We have to get her out of Oklahoma. I just said last night, did you not hear me? They will set up connections for me wherever I decide to go. It will be my decision. You butt out. It doesn't concern you. People are uncomfortable with what you're doing. So we can get the information before, not after. It's been that way, Lucius, for 7 years. How many recordings do they have of you guys talking about starving me into a lie, making me leave my home? Get out of my house. It's my house. You get out of it. It's my phone. Get out of it. It's my computer. Get out of it. It's my school. Get out of it. It's my gym or my job or my family. Get the fuck out. As much as we quote you, why in the fuck do you think you have a choice? What kind of delusion do you all suffer from that you think you have a choice? As much as we quote you, you don't have a choice. You're breaking the law. You're pissing everybody off. You're making everybody very, very, very uncomfortable. So you have leaks. We don't. Name one guy, Lucius, helping me. How do I have your name? As far as I know, I have not met you. How do I have Bald Fat Calvin's name? As far as I know, I've not met him. But I do. How did I know about you guys wanted me to leave Oklahoma? I do know. You want to, it's called economic coercion. It is illegal. It's a very serious crime. People don't like crime. It makes everybody uncomfortable, Lucius, Calvin, Geppetto, Charles, Josh, Joe, Dave, Matt. It's making everybody very uncomfortable. Very, very uncomfortable. Mr. Consueler, I'm asserting my right to equal protection and the applications of all the laws that protect women against domestic violence offenders, sex traffickers, witness tampering, Title 18 of the United States Code 1512 and 1513, perjury, forgery. You're caught when you do it to me, and only when you do it to me. Perry's typing in my phone this morning. Is it President Biden? Is it China? Is it your mom? Yes, my mother. How'd you figure it out finally? My mother calls President Biden. President Biden calls China, and China calls me. How'd you know? I mean, come on with this shit. I will never help you. I've went to great lengths to get as far away from you as I could possibly get. I fucking can't stand you. You make all my skin crawl. There's not a romance there. You're pissing me off. You have a lot of nerve to ask me for help. I will never fucking help you. I never have. I never will. Get a grip on reality. We understand you have Huntington's disease, and it causes you to be delusional and hallucinate. You see things that are not there. And you have impaired cognitive reasoning, and you're psychotic. And everybody's tired of dealing with it. Everybody is sick and tired of dealing with you. Nobody invited you to Oklahoma. Why the fuck are you here? Why the fuck are you here? And all applicable state laws, Mr. Consueler. Freedom of expression. This is how you do policing on domestic violence issues, stalking. Okay? Those two videos right there. There's no excuse at this point for you to fail. None. So how many millions of dollars have you spent buying us intel? How many millions of dollars? Somebody said that. They have millions of dollars at stake. We told them, give it a day where you don't piss her off. Because every time you piss her off, next thing we know, she finds out what y'all are trying to do. So it's been that way every day for 7 years. Every day for 7 years, we quote what you just said. We find out before, not after. It's not an afterthought to explain anything away. We find out before to establish malicious forethought and premeditation. You sat down, intended massive, catastrophic harm. You planned it, you premeditated, and then you executed it. Sometimes you nix it, and you'll wait a little bit, and then you'll talk about it again. Now we don't just have one recording of you talking about it. We have 2, and then 3, and then 4, David, and then 5, and then 100. We only need 1. All we need is 1. You guys are making everybody very, very, very upset and very uncomfortable with what you are doing to me. Poking, peeping, pink penny, pathetic Perry. Your own people call you that. I'm quoting somebody else. Millions of dollars so you can sit on your fat lazy ass and pester me all day. Millions of dollars spent so Charles Perry can sit on his fat ass, perverting around, causing one problem after another, and pissing everybody off, and making everybody uncomfortable, and embarrassing the fuck out of everybody else. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? And getting us intel. How much money did you pay so that we could hear everybody have a meeting this morning about how destitute she's going to be? Destitute. She won't have any place to go. So then we'll tell her, you're stuck. You have to take a bus pass and get out of Oklahoma because you're messing up my crime too much. You think my guys would just walk away if you did that? What I said when you threatened to kick me, I'm going to get you guys, we're going to kick you out of your apartment. That's when we started getting names. I said, they're going to go apeshit on you if you do that to me. We'll get more intel than, there are certain people that get irate. My guy goes, this guy and this guy deliver every time. I know it's awful that he gets cruel to you, that they get cruel to you, but I'm just going to tell you, there are certain people that can't stomach it, and they deliver more than ever the meaner they get. You're provoking, you're antagonizing, you're instigating, and everybody is extremely uncomfortable with you and what you're doing. Second on the list of things people don't like in midterm elections, crime. People don't like suffering caused by crime. Why did you think they'd like yours? Charles, you embarrass the ever-living hell out of everybody else. You have a very severe, bizarre, strange, weirdo problem that you have no power over and you have no control over. It's so embarrassing. I will never help you. I moved twice to get away from you and not ever again have to deal with your weirdo problem or hear what you think and how you feel and what you need. We're all sick of that. We don't have leaks. You do. Because everybody is embarrassed by you. Everybody is disturbed by you. Everybody wants to vomit when you walk in the room. And everybody's sick of y'all. People don't like suffering caused by crime. They don't like it. That's what the polls showed. What is your problem? Most people never have to be told that. Most people don't do what you do. So what is your problem that you have to be told over and over and we say it, then we show you. If you fuck with me, we're going to quote you. We're going to get a recording of somehow. Leaks and wiretap orders. Charles, I'm not told who your leaks are. Charles, I'm not told who your leaks are. Mr. Perry, I have no fucking idea who your leaks are. Charles, I don't know who your leaks are. What the thing is that you would even ask me pisses me off. You piss me off. Those guys get pissed off that help me, Fabian Puzzle guys, and they go at you. They go apeshit on you, Lucius. You want my guys off you, you get off me. It's that simple. It is that simple. So we got your Miami plan yesterday. We got what you were talking about this morning. She can't go to Las Vegas or New Mexico. Too many connections. I'll have connections no matter where I am. And they will kick your ass, just like they are right now. I came to Oklahoma to be with my family. Everybody's pissed off that I'm not with my family. Everybody's pissed off that we can't be in the same room without feeling threatened by you. Because you sit them all down and you tell them the horrible things you're going to do to me, and you make everybody very uncomfortable. We didn't invite you here. Nobody invited you here. Nobody's picked a fight with you, Lucius. You're picking one with me. I haven't met you that I know of. I don't know who the fuck you are. That's how you do that, TPD. Everybody's getting tired of this. This is also causing a hell of a lot of heartburn. How many times did you perjure yourself, Charles? You're either doing what I say or you're not. Your own attorney said if that girl ends up in Houston, you just perjured yourself. I could be disbarred. I could be disbarred. You have gone into court over and over and over and denied her allegations with a straight face. They got recordings of you that's going to pop up in a courtroom somewhere else, if not already. It has already, because they used some of that to get probable cause, Lucius. So, when you cause, you take from me, they take from you. You take my money, you take my privacy, you take up my time. You take a penny of my, you take a relationship. We get more. They'll take your intel. Your millions of dollars bought us intel and nothing more. It is the same thing over and over and over, day after day after day. What day is he going to be done investigating and you're all in jail and we finally are free? That's why we have no problem getting information and you do. Because at the end of the day, we'll be free of you. You'll be gone. You won't be around to cause suffering with crime anymore and embarrass the fuck out of everybody and creep everybody out anymore and do this to cops. Kill a cop. When you kill a cop, you do something in other cops. Something that you can't explain. I come from 4 generations of cop. It doesn't get any more cop family than me. We don't leave one behind. We don't do it. Why did you think we would? Why the fuck did you do this and thought nobody would catch it? Because that's what's happened before, but it's different when you do it to me, Lucius. It's different when you do the crime to me, Charles. It's different when you do the crime to me, Calvin. Nobody picked a fight with you. You're getting caught picking a fight with me. Charles, stop embarrassing me. Stop embarrassing everybody else. Where's Jacqueline, Jordan, and Matthew, and your grandchildren, when you're up in Oklahoma, causing one problem after another? Getting caught like you've never been caught in your life. We don't have leaks, Lucius. You do. You're making people uncomfortable. We're not. So somebody said that today. This right here was a problem for y'all. And this big one. And until it's resolved and Mike Neely is home with his family, and people know he did not kill Chief Miller, you're going to have problems you will never get out of. He's a cop. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. That's just what they're going to do. That's just what they're going to do. When you contact me, when you take my money, when you take my privacy, when you cause problems for me, they'll go apeshit on you. That's just what they're going to do. They're not going to let this go. You have to leave me alone. You have no choice. As much as I've quoted you, as much as we've quoted you, you have to be in some very deep delusion to think you have a choice. You have to be. Nursing home. This right here, we got yesterday. When you contact me, when you invade my privacy, they invade yours. They have a court order or you got an informant. It's not, by the way, illegal to inform to a cop. Somebody commented on the they act like, they're a part of it. We think they're involved. This guy or that guy's involved, or her family. We think they're involved. Involved in what? Reporting crime to a cop. A cop that's going to make it stop. And then there's no more fear. And there's no more threats. There's no more anxiety. It's finally over. That's not a crime. What you're doing is a crime. Reporting the crime is not a crime. You said they act like all those people are doing something wrong. They're not doing anything wrong. Charles and his bitches are. Lucius, are you the bitch of a sex weirdo? Is that the best you could do with your life? Or are you what got him into it? I mean, you tell us. You like talking so much. Talk about that. Why don't you talk about that? I didn't come here to upset your whole criminal organization. I said to David long ago, I'm not Wyatt Earp. I didn't come into town to mop up. I came into town to be left alone. You go at me and go at me and go at me and go at me and go at me. And the more you go at me, the more you get caught. You're causing fear. You're causing anxiety. You're causing sadness. You're the threat. You're the criminal. You're getting told on. You have leaks. We don't. You make people very uncomfortable. People don't like feeling fear, sadness, guilt, anxiety, stress. And that's what you make everybody feel, and everybody's sick of that. Everybody's sick of y'all. Everybody is sick and tired of you causing those kind of feelings. When you're gone, that's gone too. People don't like problems. They don't like drama. They don't like being threatened all the time. And they don't like those people who cause that. They don't like you. They're telling on you. You don't have any of my guys' names. You don't have one that you can't quote their meetings. We quote you every fucking day. Right, Lucius, Calvin, Blankenship, Desiree, Geppetto, Sonjay, Beverly, right? Who's the Muffin Man, Charles? That's a nickname. Who is that to you? How do you know that person? See, for you to think that you have a choice when we told you to leave me the fuck alone, you're off your nut. You are off your nut. This right here, we got yesterday, because you don't have a choice, Mr. Perry. You don't. You don't have one. We'll keep doing this until they have enough, and you're all, to arrest everybody they want to arrest, and have an airtight case on every single one of you. Nobody gets a deal. That's it. We're free. We're free. So, age discrimination is not why my boss did what he did with the waitress. That's not what recordings tell us. Recordings tell us you told him to get me out of there so I didn't have money, so you could continue along with your plan of starving me and coercing me until I lie and be sold. You got millions of dollars at stake. And we all know that. You've already spent a lot of millions of dollars to get us stuff like this right here and your Miami plan. Every time you bother me, or you cause a problem for me, or you cause a loss of my privacy or money or a relationship for me, we get more. So what is this age discrimination bullshit? It's bullshit. All the conversations that we have recorded that I've heard, I don't have the recordings, but I can sure as shit testify that I heard it and typed up an email about it. And then if you do it, I got it and I told you so, don't I? I did say Mike Neely was drugged before anybody else said it. Wasn't on the docket yet. They didn't take depositions yet. I said it in March 2020, did I not? The conversation you had with the hitman, what do I do if she doesn't take the shot? And you said, you make sure she takes the shot. You tell her she'll die if she doesn't. And we have that recording. Okay, so when those cops that got those recordings and the Miami plan and this one right here, and we're going to make her destitute, it's called economic coercion, dumb fuck. It's illegal. When you do crime, people don't like that. That's why most people don't do crime. You have the leaks, we don't. You're making people uncomfortable with your crime. People, the public expressed a disdain for crime when they said it's second on the list. We want the economy fixed and we want the crime gone. We want the crime gone. Collectively, as a nation. That's what the polling said, Lucius. If collectively, as a nation, nobody likes crime, why in the fuck did you think they'd be okay with your crime? They're not. You have leaks, we don't. So this guy is like, don't complain to me. You go whine into somebody? Don't complain to me. You had 6 years to get her to slip up. The only way you get anybody at all to slip up, whether it be her or one of your leaks, is everybody's comfortable. Everybody's relaxed. When you go around making everybody feel threatened, they're gonna clam up. They're gonna talk to people who are making them feel safe. Here's where it's safe to say what happened, or what someone did, or what someone said that was criminal to hurt someone, you or someone else. When you make them feel not safe, they're guarded, they're careful, they're cautious, they're not going to help you. They're never going to help you. And that's what he said. You had 6 years to back the fuck off her and see if she wouldn't accidentally slip. If she won't accidentally slip, she's sure as shit not going to help you on purpose. Nor are your leaks. You might could even get a leak to slip up if you weren't going at her and going at her and going at everybody and threatening and threatening and threatening and harassing and causing one big problem after another, and everybody just wants it to stop. These guys are offering that. You are making it worse. So nobody's going to slip up. Then you had another 5 weeks, and again, you went at her and went at her and went at her and went at her and caused problem after problem after problem after problem. And now everybody's more guarded than ever because you are a threat, and everybody wants that threat gone. And we've said that over and over for years. Stupid. When you cause problems for people, they don't like you anymore. When you cause a crime, when you commit a crime that will cause a loss to someone else, they don't like you anymore. They will not help you. They're going to be extra guarded and not slip up around you. If you come in and say, we're relieving that, we're stopping that. So if you have anything you can give us to help, please let us know. They're going to help, whether you like it or not. You're the threat. You're the thing that makes everybody uncomfortable. You're the thing that's embarrassing to everybody else. So, how many different ways can we say that same fucking thing for you, Lucius? I have your name because you took my home. I got your name when you took my home, Lucius. I got your name. I got Geppetto's name. I got Calvin's name when you took my home. Get out of my home. The second Charles starts threatening to take my home, I said, my guys will go apeshit on you, and you will forever regret that. And then we got your names. Bald Fat Calvin, Blankenship Desiree, Lucius Geppetto. Because you went at my home. Deprivation of food and shelter with intent to coerce. Grand larceny with intent to coerce. Interference with commerce with intent to coerce. Interference with contracts. If I owe a bill and I can't pay it on time according to contract, they're going after you, Charles. Because you caused that. And you did it intentionally. And you did it with intent to coerce me into doing something I don't want to do. It's against my will. You do not have my consent. You owe me $1,000 a day for watching me in the privacy of my home, plus $2,000 a day for doing it without my consent. It is not consensual. You're a rapist. You're a sex offender. So, when I can't pay bills, people get a little unnerved by that and a little sick of it. Because they know what you're doing. You're using my body for your pretend love life. For your entertainment. Everybody's tired of that. The witness said he will use these women to go jack off. And he starves them while he rakes it in. And a lot of us have a problem with that. Not cool. There's a reason it's illegal to do that, Charles. It's illegal because people don't like it. When you do things people don't like, they're not going to like you. You're making everybody very, very, very uncomfortable with what you're doing to me. That's why we got your names. Name one of my guys. Quote one meeting. Mike was drugged. McNamara email. Fabian puzzle. A gazillion take her car away emails. What if she goes and rents a car? We fucked up her relationship with Good Deal. You interfered with a contract. They're going to charge you for that, Lucius. You asked for it. When you do the crime to me, you get caught. You got nothing else to show for the last decade of your life but that. Who is that stupid? When I said Leave me alone. You don't have a choice. As much as we quote you, you are delusional if you think you do. Everybody fucking laughs at you. Who is this stupid? They got caught again and they asked for that. They know. They fuck with her. That's what's going to happen. They do it anyway. I mean, we don't feel sorry for you. Nobody feels sorry for you. Everybody's sick of you. Don't bother me. Don't fucking bother me. This right here. You knew going at her. You're going to get caught. You know that. You do it anyway. Don't complain to me. Don't complain to me. Everybody told you got to find out who these people are. And you're not going to find out who they are unless you get her to slip up accidentally or a leak. You can't do that if you're a threat all the time. There's no age discrimination that caused Paul to choose a meth head who doesn't show up for work and is short in the drawer over somebody who's not. It had nothing to do with my age. That's not what our recordings say. Our recordings say you told him to do that because you wanted to coerce. And you had the same conversation again this morning. Right? How many more are you going to give us, Lucius? Nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about you. They're worried about the victims. Charles, every time you contact me, we get more. Charles, every time you contact me, all my skin crawls. You invade my privacy, it is rape. You cause me a loss of something, you and your little minion, Lucius, Calvin, all those guys, we get more. We always get more. I found out I was trafficked before. I found out there was an affidavit you wanted me to sign that is your lie. And I said no. You're making everybody uncomfortable. You're breaking the law. You're getting told on. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. My guy said in March 2020, after we found out Mike was drugged, after you have a conversation about killing me with a shot, and you start offering do the threats and bribes, he said, none of the above. No on the threat, no on the bribe. Her privacy is not to be invaded anymore because that's illegal. You don't contact her anymore or her family in any way, shape, or form, directly or indirectly, because that's illegal too. It's stalking. It's a felony. She's not to be broke anymore. You don't steal her money anymore. You don't interfere with commerce and contracts anymore. You just took her money, give back what you took, and get the hell out. Or I'm going to do it for you through the normal legal process. I'll do it for you. Would you like to watch me do it for you? That's up to you. You do it or I do it. That's your choice. And your only choice. You're breaking the law. You make people uncomfortable. You're getting told on. You have leaks. We don't. The fuck is wrong with you? Huh? What the fuck is wrong with you? So, because you did all that, we got more today. There's no age discrimination, Charles. Stop bullshitting everybody. It was about coercion and nothing else. You're asking me about your leaks, right? This right here goes through a whole list of things going back years that we quote you every day. Make her leave Oklahoma. How much did you want to prove out, and how many times did you commit perjury denying that you're doing this? Your own attorney. If she goes with the guy in Houston, that's going to be a little hard to explain, don't you think? Because you went into court and said you're not doing that. And then you're going to do it anyway? Now I could be disbarred if anybody finds out. All of this right here, Lucius. All of this right here. These are subject lines to emails I typed up of recordings of you trying to hurt me maliciously and intentionally in a way that is illegal to cause me some sort of loss or injury. All of these here, and we have your names, Lucius. Sanjay gets really excited when I say his name. Leave me the fuck alone. It doesn't cost a dime, and it doesn't cost any time to leave people alone. When you do the crime to me, you get caught. Charles, leave me alone. You have no control over a very embarrassing, strange, weirdo problem. Everybody's embarrassed. Why aren't you? Why aren't you? Everybody's creeped out by you. Everybody's sick of you. That's why we got this. Control it. Why are you in Oklahoma? I didn't invite you here. Everybody's sick of you being here. Get away from me. Get the fuck away from me. Don't ask me who told. I'm not going to help you, ever. I will never help you. I'm not told who your leaks are. I'm not told who your leaks are. They don't tell me who your leaks are, Charles. I'm not told who your leaks are. Everybody's heard it over and over. I've said it over and over and over and over. They don't tell me who your leaks are. I wouldn't help you if they would. I will never help you. I'm never going to help you. No one is. You can't name one of my guys. You can't quote one meeting. 6 years in a strip club, not one slip up. Not from me, not from a leak. You're a threat. Everybody wants that gone. I got to say the same thing for you. Things most people don't have to be told ever at all. They just know. And yet it just doesn't click for you. You're not all there. Everybody's tired of dealing with it. Nobody invited you here. You're bothering us with that. Stop. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Get the fuck away from me. Leave me the fuck alone. Get away from me. Get away from me. Stay away from me. Stay away from my family. Leave everybody and everything the fuck alone.
Leave me alone. I will. You talk to me for...
You think people like that guy? No. He's making everybody uncomfortable. So are you.
2 minutes.
No, 0 minutes. I don't want to ever talk to you. I don't ever want to hear your voice to you. Please, God bless you, but please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Please stop following me.
You won't call the cops.
Stop. I don't. Stop stalking me. Please, I can't live here anymore because you stalk me. That's why I moved.
Just
leave me alone.
I will. You talk to me for 2 minutes.
No.
Leave me alone.
This man.
That's okay. I don't care.
Leave me alone.
All you want.
I don't want proof of this. Please leave me alone.
Hey men, leave women the fuck alone. When they're in public, when they're doing anything, you don't have the right to their attention. You don't have the right to step into their personal space. You don't have the right to them. Especially if they're making it very clear they don't want to be talked to. But even when they're not, unless a woman is giving you enthusiastic and continuous body language and signs that she wants to talk to your ugly dumb ass, then leave her the fuck alone. Find a date a different way. Okay? It's not clever. It's not cool. It's not cute. It's garbage. It's absolute garbage behavior. And you're a garbage person if you do it. I don't care if it's in public. It doesn't fucking matter. You don't have the right to her. And you need to leave her alone. And this is bacon.
Leave me alone. Please.
Just talk to me for 2 minutes.
First, let me say that I'm happy that the lady in this video is okay. Second, let me break down what rape culture is. Rape culture is the fact that that man felt that he was entitled to some of this woman's time just because he said, let me talk to you for 2 minutes. Doesn't matter if it's 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes. If she said no, no means no. Rape culture is the comments that she has on her video about how she should have just spoke to him or dressed differently. Rape culture is me taking the heat for calling out other men for their terrible behavior. Rape culture is trying to explain stuff as, oh, it's just locker room talk. No, it's not locker room talk. You should talk the same way wherever you are. We all know that rape is not about sex, it's about power. So for you to force yourself on somebody, even if you're just talking to them, is disgusting, dude.
Don't force yourself on me again. Do not contact me again. Do not invade my privacy again. Do not take my money. Do not contact my family. Every time you do, we get more. It's the same thing every day for almost a decade now. I said, leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. I moved twice, not to ever have to talk to you again. Not to ever have to hear what you think and what you need and how you feel ever again. I moved twice. 11 times you had to buy your way out of a protective order. Everybody is uncomfortable with what you're doing to me. Everybody hates you. So we can get information and you can't. You have leaks, we don't. Everybody is uncomfortable with what you're doing. It's sickening. So stop, or they'll do it for you. We quoted you all day yesterday. We quoted you again all day today. We have for years. Because everybody is uncomfortable with what you're doing. You're creepy. You're creeping everybody out, Charles, and they're mad because you're causing a lot of suffering. People are sick and tired of that. So stop. Or don't whine and complain when you get caught again. They go apeshit on you. Right, Lucius? Leave me the fuck alone.